Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Here we're going to take a look this week at the energy of May 12th through May 25th for you. And then we're going to get into that eclipse. It is a full moon, super moon eclipse happening in the south node of Sagittarius. So this is in your house of partnership. It is around 5 degrees. It's going to be very potent and very strong for you. You will feel the effect of it. And then in a couple weeks coming up, we're going to take a look at the new moon eclipse happening in your sign. So it is eclipse season and you are front and center of the action. So over the course of the next couple of weeks, your overall energy, here we have the King of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. This is about being balanced in all things. This is staying balanced emotionally, emotionally aware, and also managing and balancing the other things that are going on around you. So that's some pretty strong indicators of how do I put it? It feels like a storm warning. So pay attention to, because if you look, this looks like the wind is blowing everything around, and I feel like trying to maintain balance, your calm and your serenity. Okay, and in this King of Cups, I'm noticing really strongly I'm called to the starfish. And the starfish is about being able to regenerate and also being able to welcome in the what is coming to you. And wow, this card so much keeps showing up in all the readings today. It is the card of the overall energy of a need for rest. So we're all like, really? Because I'm a little ready to get out there. All right. So let's see what that means here. He is definitely in a resting, meditative state. And so maybe the way to keep everything in balance is to make sure that you're getting enough rest, that you're not overdoing, that you are not pushing too hard. The energies are starting to really pick up. And as they do, we are going to be feeling much more pushed and pulled because we were so dead stop, right, for so long. So this is interesting. We have partners coming up when we have this eclipse happening in your partnership house, and we have balance coming up. So yeah, balance is the action step to take. So I feel like there is a real need here to really find your balance and maintain it over the next couple of weeks. So in the area of your heart space, the key to the situation, it says be free. So there's this need to let yourself soar, to fly in the direction that you want to go, to follow your dreams, to chase your dreams down, but you're going to need to stay very much in a state of balance in order to pull this off. In the area of where you've been trying to figure things out, you have to find your voice. And so being able to speak up and say what it is that you want, what it is that you need, what it is that you would desire to come in, because we have stand up for yourself in the area of how do you transform the situation. So yes, there is a need for you to speak up and talk, and it has to do with your partnership. So we have this eclipse coming at you in your house of partnership in the south node of releasing limiting beliefs. And so what is it that you truly need? What is it you truly want? And are you willing to create space in your relationship? Now, this does not necessarily mean that you are going to break up. This could mean that there is something that you have been, seriously biting your tongue on, Gemini. That is like trying to, that is like trying to that is taking your personality and shoving it way down in. Like, if you're not speaking your mind, you are not comfortable. And there's a real need for you to speak up, but maybe find it in a way that gets you what you want. I just heard the phrase honey nut vinegar. So how do you find your voice and speak up for what you want in order to attract in what you want, attract in with using the honey instead of the vinegar? There's something really important going on here around communication and staying balanced in the communication. And in the area of anxiety, it says crystal clear. And so I think you have a lot of doubts and insecurities about something, and you need more information. You need to know some stuff. You have been afraid to stick your neck out there. It's the obstacle is stick your neck out there. It's like, so it could be like at work, or, but I still see this partnership here. So it could be a business partnership. It's in your partnership house. It could be personal, it could be business, but there is something where you have felt stifled and you're trying to maintain your calm in the middle of a windstorm, and you are being encouraged to find that calm. To be in the eye of the storm is what I just heard. So build your wings in the heart space. That is that going within, that resting, right? The cocooning, while everything is getting shifted around, and allow these things to happen. So I feel like even though there's a storm brewing around you and you do need to speak up for yourself, there is a need to find the way to get stronger. So when the butterfly, what I'm seeing right now is when the butterfly breaks out of the cocoon, it has to dry, right? While it's sitting there, the wings have to dry. They have to figure out how to use them. I feel like there's a transition, a change that is not what you're used to. Asking for what you want and doing it in a way that is not okay, this is not all Geminis, but somebody you're going to be like, oh yeah, I do that. Sarcastic and biting is what I heard. Find a way to speak with, again, they're showing me the honeybee, and the honeycomb is just dripping with honey here. So there is a need to really be laying on the honey, which Geminis know how to do. I mean, talk about your best salespeople out there. They're usually Geminis. So being able to ask for what you want in a way that brings it in the area of what is the action to take, you have balance. But this big old elk here is listening to the little birds, and those antennas pulling in information from the divine. I feel like the birds are whispering messages from the divine and from the spirit, and so listening to your intuition will help you to see through the illusion. And the dragonflies are always to me about spiritual transformation, but we have a lot of transformation here because we have the butterflies and we have the dragonflies. Those are both transformation, and the hummingbird, which is another transformation. And so I feel like there's a big transformation of some sort in your life around your partnership, keeping yourself balanced, keeping yourself emotionally balanced, but I also want to say physically balanced. Are you taking good care of yourself? Are you getting enough rest? Are you, yes, it's important to help everybody else out, but are you remembering to put yourself first? If you do not take care of yourself, then that doesn't give you a lot of energy, to give to anybody else. Look, that full moon that is happening on the 26th at 7:14 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at that 5-degree point of Sagittarius. So it's coming in square with Jupiter in Pisces, and Jupiter rules both signs. And so there is this energy around healing and nurturing. And look, having patience and waiting it out. This is waiting patiently for things to come in, but there's also this healing energy. We've got the dragonfly down here. We've got the spirit. Spiritual waters being represented by the lilies, and then there's this divine timing aspect. And so there is a need to wait for, I think, the right moment to figure out how to stand up for yourself and how to say it and how to take the action. And in the meantime, there's a real need to stay in as much of a balance physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as possible, which is so hard when you're having the eclipses. And I know this because last year when I have my North Node in Cancer, and I am a Cancer Sun, and I'm a Capricorn Rising, so the South Node. So I was getting hit on both sides with the eclipses, and I was struggling to maintain a balance. So I can see how this is really a struggle right now, and you are definitely being encouraged to figure out what it is that you really want. You have intention and visualization. I think this clarity that you're looking for, That is so key to the whole situation, knowing exactly what it is that you want. It says supermoon, emotions are running high. Well, no kidding. I can see that all over the place here. This is definitely about trying to stay as emotionally balanced as possible. And I got to tell you, with Mars in Cancer, Mars in Cancer is not good at not having a blow up. And so, especially the heads up for the 15th, there's some energy around that where I think Saturday the 15th could be a highly emotional day. So, be clear about what you want, visualize what you want, but be willing to negotiate the terms with your partner, right? This is balance. This is finding the balance partners. So how do you do this? There's a little give, there's a little take, right? Be willing to wander a little. And enjoy the journey, it says. Enjoy the journey, the wandering path. So often, we think we should just go in a certain direction and everything should work out just the way we expect it to. But I think if you can visualize the outcome and let go of the path there, that will help you stay more in balance emotionally when things take a turn or a shift, when things don't go exactly to plan. Yeah, you have the labyrinth. So you have the wandering path and the labyrinth. You're on a journey. The labyrinth also is a spiral. And there's a spiraling up that happens especially when the North Node is in your sign. You are spiraling up, you will come back a little, and then you will go up higher, and you'll come back a little. And also communication. We've got Mercury going to go retrograde in your sign, Gemini, on the 29th of, so we're already in shadow. So it's already kind of like foggy, difficult communication. So pay attention to that. But it says transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic and vibration and enlightenment. And when I see this meditation energy here and this big transformation energy, enjoy the journey. You are learning things along the way. It is not a straight path, clearly. And you have the tree of life, true wisdom, and making good choices in life. And so choices. Let's talk about choices. There's really no such thing as a bad choice. There's just choices. And they lead down different paths, but eventually we always get to where we're supposed to go. Sometimes it's just a little more scenic and enjoying the journey. And so I really want to encourage you to not worry so much about making a mistake as more about not knowing where it is you focus on where you really want to go. And how you get there, it's the journey. It's the growing and it's the learning. And, give yourself space for that. All right, so I'm going to pull a card now for that burning question that you have. If you have not written down in the comment section, you can, or at least hit that thumbs up or leave an emoji. Connect your energy in right now so that... and then focus on what this question is. If you're a cross watcher, you could still do this. Focus on what the energy, on the energy of the question that you have. And I am going to, if I can get a good shuffle here, cards are kind of all over the place. I heard very Gemini energy. Great. That's what you wanted to hear. Okay. All right. Good, clear guidance and advice for this question that is being thought about. What is a good answer? Well, okay, you actually get 2 cards. If it's a yes/no question, the answer is yes. It's a definite yes. Okay. justice. If you are looking for, is this going to work out in my favor? Yes. If you are looking for, is this going to karmically balance out? Yes. And I want to point out also, this is a balance card. So we have a lot of balance showing up here. But there is a need to keep things emotionally balanced, to be willing to weigh things out and see what's the best thing. But if you are wondering if you are on the right path, if this is going to work out in your favor, the answer is yes, because you also have this Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles, I want you to notice the information is coming in through meditation. So spend as much time as you can in rest and meditation. Pay attention to your dreams. But this is a yes. This is a pentacle. This is planting the seed of intention, right? The visualization and the intention showing up again here to really go after what it is you want. So the answer is yes. Yes, yes, resounding. Yes, what is it that you were asking? So that's exciting. Go for it. You will see clearly what you need to know. You will see through the illusion, and you will know what the next step is. Allow yourself to be open to the fact that it may not be what you think it is at this moment, and look for the signs and the synchronicities along the way. And don't forget to enjoy the journey. All right, I will see you guys back here in a couple weeks. You take good care of yourself. The astrology comes out every week if you want to check that out. And the Soul Growth series is on Sundays. So be sure to join me for that if you would like to go a little deeper and in your spiritual development. You guys take good care. We'll talk soon.